Hi, it's me, Roger. Do another update. Anyway, I did a video last year on a PVC Alice Pack frame that I did. It's got a lot of views on it and a lot of people had asked questions. So I wanted to follow up with that video on how I attached my actual Alice Pack to it, how it worked out with my elk hunting trip last year, and maybe show you how I configured it, what I did. Maybe it'll help you in your quest to try to find an inexpensive pack, etc., for you to use either for bushcraft or hunting, or if you want to do some hiking or camping. Anyway, as I mentioned last year, this is my PVC frame that I have a video on that I did with 1/2-inch PVC and showed different areas. I took the dimensions off of Google. I found on a couple sites, but a couple things I did to upgrade the overall pack structure was, as usual, the Alice Pack frame. The Alice Pack sits on top of the frame right here with the dimensions noted, and anybody that's had an Alice Pack knows that it had really poor straps and stuff. So what I did was, all the recommendations on the internet and the forums was that to upgrade the pack structure to the MOLLE straps that are there. And I have to say, let me get some better light here, it worked out well. The straps are long, as I'm a big man, I mean, which is tall but also in girth. They have a lot of room to come up over your shoulders and come down to provide that padding in the mid-chest area that you need. It's got a good buckle that goes across your chest to hold that nice and tight. One of the other upgrades I did was the actual kidney belt, the MOLLE belt for the kidney belt, which gave me some more attachments and stuff like that to add. Anyway, I'm going to kind of show you how I configured it. Anyway, as you know, the Alice Pack has got 3 main pockets out here on the medium side, and this works great to either have a canteen. I usually pack 2 MREs, a canteen, a fire kit. The contents on the inside, I mostly had like a small jacket or a vest and maybe a few other things that I might need, some extra paracord, a small saw, things like that, or whatever, or a small lightweight tarp or something in case I wanted to get out of the rain. But another couple attachments is that on the little shelf I have right here, I added some straps. That way I could, if I need to hike in with my tripod as well as my spotting scope, I could lash that right down here and get to where I wanted to overlook. I could take those off and do some spotting or glassing if I needed to. Alice Pack has got a convenient pocket in there for a bladder or camelback system. Threads through the MOLLE strap real well. Lots of room down here to take water out of it and stuff like that. The thing I liked about the MOLLE belt on the kidney pad was it really provides that extra padding in the back, as well as on your hip right here where your hip bones are. So one of the small pouches that I added was this small accessory pouch. I think they call it a PDC or an accessory pouch or something. It provided a great area. My phone went right in here. On the inside zippers here, I had a small extra battery pack to charge my phone in places I needed to, a USB micro cord, some batteries, a small flashlight. I had a pen, hunting license, stuff like that went in this pouch. That way, when I was carrying it, it was easily accessible. I could reach up here, undo this strap, pull out my phone. If I had a good signal, I could get GPS, and I would open up my Onyx Maps application, see where I was, looked at some various things like that. All right. I think that was probably one of the best $10 purchases I did, was that little pack right here. The other side, I just had my USAF survival knife. I've had this since right after I graduated high school. The stitching eventually broke where it had the sharpening stone, but anyway, I cut that off. I really didn't care for it anyway. I usually have another sharpening device I use for that. So the Alice Pack really, I have to say, did great. It carried great. It had lots of room. It has many accessories on the side you can add, as well as these main 3 pockets. I think probably the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade these straps right here to be the clip and buckle, similar to like, you know, you would see on these right here. I'm going to upgrade those straps because this got awful old. I mean, taking it off, I would take a jacket off, it would get hot during the day, and I would place it in here. So and undoing these, folding over. So I'm probably going to updo these right here. I do like the fact that there is a lot of strap here, because a lot of times I'd put a small pad that I had out of a sleeping pad. I cut a small square off to sit on, that way I wasn't sitting in rocks and dirt all the time. Anyway, I thought it was a great overall pack, lots of room. I had some places right here I hung things on. I have a D-ring right here. I kept my GPS on, stuff like that. Mostly I used my GPS if it was early in the morning or late in the evening when it was too dark and I didn't want to take my phone out or something like that. The quick release stuff is great. I enjoyed those a lot. A couple other things I bought with the pack that I think was really indispensable was this first one right here. Let me see if I can pull this. This is the regular canteen that you have, but the thing I liked about it, in which, hold on, I'm going to set the phone down for a second, is the actual stove and cup that comes with this. I can't tell you how much I enjoyed this, and you can see by the marks I used it quite a lot. Every day I carried instant coffee with me, and if we were out all day, I would set that little stove down. I had my little pouch right here. I had fire making materials in it. I would build me a small fire, set the stove on it, get some little twigs, and heat me up a thing of instant coffee. Loved it. This water I pretty much utilized just for my coffee, and I would do that a couple times a day, and it really perked me up while I was hunting. Couple of these are the regular, you know, AR-15 magazine pouches. I cut the side things off of them because they worked great as an accessory pouch. I kept a box of shells in there, some other things I used. I had a couple of Velcro straps in there, things like that. So anyway, a lot of these Alice accessories really accentuate the Alice pack, such as this right here, and stuff. So anyway, I hope you like that overview of the pack and how I did the system. So like it, view it, whatever. But anyway, these are not my inventions by any means. I took these off the internet and other videos. So take what you like, add to it, modify it. Anyway, make yourself a great hunting pack and go from there. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.